Hey, it's Jay from 92.5 Fresh Radio, Fresh Mornings, back again with our buddy, Vance Joy. We're friends now. This is the second time we've hung out.
Yes.
Awesome. You're back in Edmonton.
Yes.
It's minus 29 with the wind chill. Have you been outside yet?
I have been outside. I walked from the bus into the venue, and I knew it was cold because my nose, like inside my nose, like the hairs were getting frosted, and I was like, this means cold. Like this, before this wasn't cold. This is cold.
It's a weird sensation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was just doing that.
Whoa, this is real. Yeah.
Like, then you just keep breathing through your nose. You're like, this is weird, but I keep doing it.
Yeah. It wasn't completely unpleasant. No.
One thing we always like to do, Danny, my co-host, loves to do this with people when we do guests and visits, and she's not here, so I'll have to represent her. Okay. What's in your wallet right now?
Wow. My wallet, which is not on me, it's very sparse. Like I've gone for the kind of absolute thin bachelor wallet look, which is like, I think it's got two credit cards, my license. That's it.
I remember when we were hanging out with you in the summer, we were scratching the $100 bill. Remember that? Scratching the Canadian thing. So I was wondering, did you like pass that on? Is that your Canada fact now for people?
I've got that, but I haven't had a Canadian bill in my hands for a long time. So in Australia, there's this one that we do with our money, which is very similar to Canadian money, it's actually a really rude thing that you can do on I think it's on a $5 bill. And I'll show you. I don't think there's one around. I'll show you, but it's too rude. But it's the secret that some Australians know. Yeah.
See, that's all you can say.
That's all I can say, really. Yeah.
And every time I meet an Aussie, I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
I know about the $5 trick.
Yeah.
Your name, Vance Joy, it's a character from a book, which is kind of cool, actually.
Yes.
I heard you doing another interview talking about that. So what kind of got you to change? Why would you change your name and then go for the stage name? Why did you choose that character?
It was because I played a few open mic nights, and my last name's Keogh, which is Keogh, which is an Irish name, and the GH is silent, which not everyone knows. So when they announce me on stage, especially at my first open mic nights, they would say, James Keogh, and I'd be like, that's all good, yeah, Keogh, but it doesn't matter. And so I think that it was just a way of, I guess, having a name that's more easy to pronounce. I guess in my head, I thought maybe this would be more memorable, and it's a cool name you don't really see. And I've met a couple of Vances, but I think it was just a cool, unique name. And the character in the book is a storyteller. He's like a grandfather figure that appears and then disappears pretty quickly. But I remember circling the name in the book, and I just started using it. And that's history.
So are you big bookworm?
I actually I'm always kind of reading a book, but I'm not like a quick reader, and at the moment I'm really struggling through a Nabokov book, which is kind of like, maybe on tour you just should give yourself something really easy to read, but I do like reading, and I find you can get a lot of good ideas out of books. So yeah, like inspiration, song lyrics. Yeah, every now and then you come across a line, you're like, that's good, and even if it's not, you don't kind of use it verbatim, you can kind of, you get the ideas or the images and characters, and hopefully that kind of stuff can influence a song. So yeah, I'm always reading and watching films and all that stuff that, everyone does, but, always with the motive that at some point maybe I'll be able to use what I'm looking at and what I'm reading in a song.